I hope that people realize that everything that's going. This is part of the whole Green New Deal, and it's like, okay, we're not going to do carbon taxes yet. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to charge an astronomical amount of money for freaking fuel and such. Food, everything's going up. And then it's a complicated thing. I mean, it's not complicated. It's just friggin'. It's just such a disorganized mess, and that's the way that these politicians choose to ignorantly lead the ignorant masses. Because freaking, it's so confusing, blah blah. Interest rates, freaking recession stuff, stupid words and stuff. You don't understand them. And it's just like, what people don't realize is fucking money. I keep on saying this, and I'm a broken fucking record. Money's a technology used to by humans, which allows us to basically specialize in labor, specialize in skills. So I don't have to. Because you can't go up to a tree and buy an apple. It doesn't believe it. Trees and corn, like food and stuff. It doesn't give a fuck about money. It really doesn't. Friggin' stupid people, man. It really does. It's just fucking nonsense. But yeah, you can't go up to a tree and just and buy an apple. You gotta wait for it to produce it. And just like, being an apple harvester and such, it's like I don't need to friggin' trade it, go to the grocery store with 1,000 apples to make my purchases. What I can do is go to the grocery store and sell my 1,000 apples for this note that says, hey, this person has traded goods and services for this currency. So just printing money, it's not like, that's not how it works. You gotta have production. And it's like, okay, well, America keep on printing money, and what's that gonna do? And, well, it's gonna definitely impoverish the underdeveloped nations of the world, because that's what we do, is we friggin' sell our debt. We friggin', oh, hey, guess what? You can't, pay back our debt and such. Well, let's put a military base and start drilling, or, whatever else. But this is, but yeah, this is just part of the whole friggin' Green New Deal. And I'm pretty certain that because of all the Democrats are going to be, it's going to be a huge red wave during this election cycle in the midterm 2022. And either we're going to, we might go to war beforehand. Hopefully not. There might also be a friggin' Volkswagen attack. There might be friggin', I'm surprised the violence hasn't fully picked up yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. People don't understand that. All the Supreme Court did was just pass the abortion bill down to the state level. So it's not like it's banned and such completely and whatever else. But this weekend, if things, the 4th of July weekend, people aren't going out and spending as much money, that's going to really hurt the economy even more. Because a lot of places bank on the 4th of July weekend for some revenue and such. Kind of like Memorial Day, Labor Day. Those three, are kind of like the big barbecue days of the year. And people go out, enjoy fireworks, go to fairs and everything like that. But if people are having to tighten their wallets, man, trickle down effect. Freaking, it's an awesome economy. Awesome. Yeah, I love it. I mean, that's the damn thing is, that's what they say is a trickle down economy. But by the time the fucking rate hits the fucking, gets to the ground, well, it doesn't get to the ground because it's already evaporated all the way back up to the top. When multimillionaires, people who are still making money hand over fist because, well, they freaking, I won't get into, there's some honest people out there. But, and people are able to, have many millions of dollars in a bank, they're able to, live off that interest. And so that's basically what these people are doing is they're living off of the interest. So they're not even touching their principal, right? Whereas, here, us poor people are, and, well, damn, we got to take up, our stocks are underperforming and blah, blah, blah. And, well, you can't just let it ride because I need that money because there's an emergency expense or whatever else. And so, see how it all, plays out? And with cryptocurrency and NFTs, there are some good ideas with it all, but there's also, obviously a lot of scammers and whatnot, right? And Ponzi schemes and everything of that nature. So, with that, pay attention. So Bitcoin, that's just kind of. I think it's. This is just my thoughts of it. I'm not saying I'm right or whatever else, but this is kind of my interpretation of it. Is that it's an accepted international currency at this point, and Bitcoin can be traded for national dollars, for actual currency. So it basically makes it a lot cheaper for people to wire money and basically instead of paying all these crazy fees to wire $50 or something like that. With Western Union, I think it's $5 or something. So what is that, 10% of the actual transaction, which is crazy. And then with NFTs, I can see that as a form of a loyalty program where it's the business itself can give out the NFTs, and that's where the value comes from. Hey, friggin', I bought 100 burgers this year from Super Burger, and that allows me to friggin' get this special or I don't know, like I say, just a loyalty program type of thing, or hey, did a survey, and when this business was starting off early on, and part of the payment is, well, hey, here's an NFT. Whenever you come to one of these locations, you can get a free burger and milkshake, get a free meal, every day, because you were here from the beginning. And so that's, but as an actual art currency type of thing, I can just see it as a loyalty program. But yeah, it just, I don't know, man. Just be careful out there, and I'm actually looking into a couple of things. I wanted to try, growing some hydroponics, and try growing a garden, indoor garden and stuff. And I also want to build an electric bicycle. Well, basically buy a bicycle and convert it to electric, and kind of learn a little bit about that whole operation and such. So yeah, and that's the other thing too. Is friggin' oh no, never mind. Well, yeah, with Elon Musk and everything, it's man, Well, yeah, I won't even go into that. But what I was gonna say is just that he's stupid for freaking starting off with the cars. I mean, or just trying to do things alone instead of trying to work with already distinguished brands. Anyways, take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. Love you all. The world's a crazy place, and who knows what the hell the future holds? And I hope that I'm all wrong, but I'm not always. I got a good understanding about things. All right, peace.